right, women working in music are sounding off over what they say is a rampant rape culture within the industry. They're naming artists, musicians, and executives accused of sexual abuse as they call for reforms to ensure women's safety, demand an end to non-disclosure agreements, and the creation of a survivor bill of rights. Sam Maloney is one of the musicians leading the charge, and she's here now with more. And I also want to identify you as, excuse me, a longtime drummer.
Yeah.
You drum for Motley Crue.
Yep.
And Hole.
Hole, Eagles of Death Metal, Peaches, Billy Ray Cyrus.
Wow.
Then I became a music executive, and that was where I saw the problems within the music industry, is that these labels are not held accountable for all of the sexual assaults that are going on inside the industry and beyond.
Why now? Why did this all culminate in today's news conference?
Enough is enough. We've seen all of these cases filed recently in the last couple of years. I was behind the legislation that opened up a one-year window in California. There were other women that helped to the legislation in New York, and that was a focus because the record industry is in New York and it is in California. And that is where the problem has started, and that's where we're taking action.
Let me follow up. A one-year window of
the California Adult Sexual Abuse and Cover-Up Act.
Okay, well, so today you brought it here too.
Yes.
And we have one in the newsroom that we're looking through. This is 200 pages, if I'm not mistaken.
Over 200 pages.
Over 200 pages.
Yes.
And within that, there are 5 demands, and we want to put that up on the screen here. So you're demanding no NDAs, non-disclosure agreements, protocols, independent organization, published names of credibly accused, and then a survivor bill of rights. Who are these demands targeted for?
They're targeted for the 3 companies, Warner Music, Sony Music, and Universal Music. They need to make a change in the industry right now. I mean, this shows 7 decades of sexual abuse and cover-up in the music industry, and we are just done. We are over it. They have not made any changes. We made those demands today at that press conference, and we are also demanding that Senate take action. They open up investigations against these labels, these artists, these executives, these agents, these managers. They've all been hiding in plain sight.
How do you make these demands a reality? Have you been in touch with legislators?
We just made the announcement today.
Okay.
We sent the letter out today, and we sent this report as well.
You've said 7 decades worth, right?
7 decades.
I think of the fact that we've gone through a change with the Me Too movement, or have we?
No.
Meaning, have things gotten better?
They have not gotten better. They've just been exposed, and we've only just begun. This is the beginning of this movement. You will see more survivors coming forward, and then coming months, coming weeks, and coming years. This is just the beginning.
You know, you use your platform for this, and then also you started a nonprofit. It's called the Punk Rock Therapist. What's that all about?
Yeah, me and my friend, we started the Punk Rock Therapist because we needed to provide therapy. We provide free therapy to victims of sexual assault in the music industry because it is necessary. I've spoken to hundreds and hundreds of survivors of sexual assault in this music industry, and most of them have never told their story.
You said today at the press conference that unfortunately you're overwhelmed with clients.
Yeah, yeah. It's a global epidemic from all over the world.
What's next?
What's next? Senate needs to read this. Unfortunately, this was not made for the music industry. They've known about this for years, for decades. You will find a lot of your famous rock stars have been problematic for a long time. This research was done by one of the top research firms in D.C. It's all there, credibly accountable accounts of sexual misconduct.
Well, obviously, anything that you've gone through, my heart breaks for that, and thank you for using your voice and your platform to be heard and to sound off.
Thank you for having me.
Sam Maloney will obviously follow up with this, and her nonprofit is the Punk Rock Therapist. Thanks again.
Thank you.